Welcome to Yoke's Talk English. Thank you for supporting my videos. I've been requesting the same thing in every video that a lot of you people are watching my videos, but not even a single person subscribing my videos. If you subscribe, click the notification button. My every single video straight comes to you. So if you subscribe, that boosts me, that helps me to grow my channel where people need a lot of information. So kindly subscribe. Definitely today you're going to subscribe, right? You already did subscribe, right? Thank you so much for that. Okay, and let's continue the video. H4 EAD. A lot of people commenting in my Telugu channel and even in English channel as well. They were asking make a video on H4 EAD. So how to apply H4 EAD if new people are coming to USA on in this year. If you want to come on a H1B visa, what is the process for H4 and can I work as soon as I come into America? So these are all things I'm going to cover in this particular video. So make sure you watch till the end so that you will understand, because the average duration for every video is 2 minutes or 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. I'm making a video for at least 10 minutes. You're watching 1 minute. What? You're not going to understand anything, right? I'm giving you very detailed, clear information. So you must watch till the end so that you don't miss anything. So I will try and make it as quick as possible. First thing, H1B visa. If your husband or if your wife or whoever it is, like you picked on a H1B visa, your petition is approved and you wanted to come to America on a H1B, you are bringing anybody, your wife, children or dependents which are on H4 visa. So vice versa, same thing. If wife is picked up on a H1B, her petition is approved and she's coming to United States if she has a family, and then husband becomes a dependent, children becomes a dependent. So as long as you have this H1 and H4 legal status, you can stay in United States along with your I-94. Can H4 directly work as soon as you land in America? Either a husband or either a wife? No, you cannot. So you have to apply EAD card, which is an employment authorization document for the dependent to work. That may be a husband or a wife. So can you apply straight away as soon as you land in America? No. To apply for this H4 EAD, the H1B holder must get an approval of I-140, which is a green card application. So you landed in America, maybe after 1 year, once your labor is approved, 1 year or 2 years later, 3 years later, 4 years later, 5 years later, your company has applied your I-140. You got the I-140 approval and your green card is under process. You can then now apply your dependent, whoever it is, wife or husband, EAD. So that EAD, again, the duration is depend on the visa status of your passport. If your visa is near enough expiring, you must get it extended. Either you have to travel back and come back. You have to apply I-539. Based on that, you will get this EAD card. If your I-94 expired, you can't get EAD card. If your visa is expired, you can't get EAD card. You have to be legally present in the United States, though your visa is expired in the passport. So what happens if it delays for next 4 years, right? Okay, I'll give you a couple of scenarios. Wife and husband, both of them are working in India, and the husband now got H1B, wife then become a dependent. They landed in America, husband is started working, he find a job, everything is going good, but wife can wife work? No, she cannot. She cannot do any work until she get EAD. When will she get a EAD? Don't know. When that green card is processed, your H1B, your husband green card application processed, and you receive the approval of I-140, then you get the EAD. Until then, what do I have to do? Just stay home, keep up to date with the courses or something, you learn something, or you go to college, or maybe there are so many things that you can do. But what happens? You already worked in India, right? So wife is already worked in India. She was getting paid every month. She has an independent life, and there are a lot of frustrations start growing in their mind. That do I have to ask money? Some women, they don't like asking money. I mean, if husband give the money, they will go and spend it, but they don't ask because it's a false prestige to someone. So then every single problem starts, the frustration build up, the fights, they bring up all sorts of issues that, for the past so many years, because just sitting and doing nothing, right? In India, she was going to work, but in here, there is no work. How long you can spend, some people addicted to the Instagram, WhatsApp, and they spend all day with on the phone. And some people looking after the children and they're talking to their mom and dad and phone. Some people, some women spend time on phone talking to somebody. The day passes, it's fine, no problem. But if you don't have any work, right, the frustration build up. In America, you can't simply go and speak to somebody, go and spend some time, and you can't stand on the road and talk. In India, that exactly happened. Like if you come out of your house, there are so many people in front of your house that come on the road and talk to you. It's a general neighborhood discussions, but that doesn't happen in America. Especially in the winter time, you have to stay indoors. It's hard to get out and stand even for 5 minutes outside. So that's where the frustration build up and wife and husband starts fighting. At the end, they decide that they will leave to India. So that's one scenario. Just switch the other way around. Wife has H1B visa, her petition is approved, she got a job, she's working, husband now then become a dependent. He cannot work until that EAD approved. As same principle applies, that green card application is processed. So, as a male, a lot of people have male egoism that they cannot ask money to wife. That's the general nature in India, right? Husband goes to work, wife cooks at home. That's a psychology that we've been adopting for many years. Even till today, some people are like that. Husband just stays and sit on the sofa and watch TV. Wife cooks and makes the tea or rice or something like that. So, in that situations, if husband is a dependent, that is a really killer. He cannot go and ask the money to wife. How can he go, and he is getting paid in India. He's going out and bringing groceries, bringing idli, puri from hotels, and everything he's doing with his own money. He's spending credit card. He's just throwing the money like that in India where he's getting paid. But now in America, can you give me $10? I'll go and buy some food for children. That's really frustrating. So you have to keep that in mind. If you have a mentality like that I cannot ask money to my wife, or sometimes that wife think that I am giving you money, I am looking after the family, I am feeding everyone, I am working, you are just sitting and doing nothing. But he can't do anything because he is not authorized to do. If he is authorized to do a job, obviously he will do it. Then you can just stay home. So that's a very important thing. Then again, frustration build up. I mean, how long we can go and spend outside? There are communities, but we cannot even in the communities as well. Like we can't go and speak to them every day. Again, so many gossip starts asking about that family, discussion about this family, and so many silly things comes up, and it corrupts your mind. So that's exactly what happened. If wife is a dependent, we have to wait until EAD approve. Then the frustration build up. If husband is a dependent, has to wait until EAD approve. Just stay home, do nothing. Sometimes husband, becomes like, cooking food, looking after children. Wife is working. Nothing wrong in it. We have to help each other. There is nothing wrong in it. But that's what you have to keep in mind if you want to come to America. If wife and husband both are in a H1B, then there is no problem. Because in case if both of them can work, in case if one loses a job, suddenly you can shift to change the status to H4. Your wife is on H1, husband lost the job, he can become a H4. Or same thing, husband has a job and wife lost the job, she can become a H4 and then she can come back to H1 later anytime. So if any of you are already on a H4, that you try to change it to H1. If it is picked up in a lottery, it's good. If not, then you'll have to wait until next year. So if H4 EAD expires, how it expires? It expires based on your visa or your I-94. Your I-94 expires based on your passport. If your passport is expiring in the next 3 months, your I-94 is also expiring in the next 3 months. I-94 is based on your passport. So once you get your new passport, you will have to extend your I-94. Same thing applies to EAD. If you don't have a legal status in the United States, your EAD is not valid. You might be thinking your I-94 expired, but I am on a EAD, I can work. No, you cannot. You must have a valid I-94 to work as a H4 EAD. So that make sure if you are already H4 EAD, make sure that you are on a legal visa status. Or if you are coming to America, think about all these possibilities as I explained. Another case that some of the women, they are already dependent in India, they don't work, because most of the cases what happens is like, when they got married, wife will stay as a homemaker. She never worked. She's not interested to work. There may be so many possibilities. There may be lack of education, or sometimes you marry somebody in your relation. So in that situations, husband already prepared that I have to work and I have to make money for the house. She's going to cook and look after the children. So in that case, there won't be any issues. As soon as they get into the America, he will get a job and she become a dependent. She will cook and look after. But financial wise, how you deal with this, that is again up to you, because one person working in America literally doesn't help to in a long run to, grow yourself. You want to buy a house or that kind of things. Most of the times, wife also works. Another scenario, after this long gap, though wife is working in India, as soon as she come to America on H4, she cannot work until she get the EAD. It may take maybe 5 years or 4 years, or sometimes, even 6 years until the green card application processed. So then she lost interest on working, because she was working on something else, and now the market is all the way up and there are so many AI tools, and it's completely different when you were working in IT. Now it is completely different after 5 years. In between all these years, they have build up something for their life, like in a diary routine. They get up and do something, get up and watch TV, get up and spend time on Instagram. They cannot suddenly come out of that routine and go to the work. That's where they get the problem. Then they will say, no, I'm not going to go to work, I'm scared of interview. A lot of people, after so many years, they will build up fear in their mind that they cannot attend the interview because they don't have an experience. All you have to do, you have to put some false experience, you go for a job. But in that situations, husband will then start think, see, look, I am running your this family all these days. Now you got the EAD. Now you are saying that you are not going to work. How can I run the family with my single income? So you must start working. Then there again, they started fighting, both wife and husband. So these scenarios will happen. That is the reason, if you are coming to America as a single H1B holder, you are bringing your dependent, you must think always that if it takes 4 years, 3 years, 5 years until your I-40 processed, I can't work, I stay home, don't fight with each other. You can ask money, either husband or a wife, no problem. Okay, that is the decision you have to take before you come to America. Okay friends, if you like this video, kindly share, like, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.